The Council of Fire. The dying embers of the Roman world are suddenly fanned into a global conflagration by a single shattering word from a pope. At the Council of Clermont, the fragmented lords of Europe find a new, singular purpose: the reclamation of the Holy City. Look closely at the strip of red cloth pinned to the coarse wool, a symbol of a vow that transcends borders and bloodlines. This is not merely a war, it is a mass migration of faith, carrying the heavy iron of the north into the blinding, unforgiving white sands of the east. The iron winter has transformed into a holy fire as thousands march toward a burning horizon, fueled by the absolute promise of salvation and the raw grit of the first great crusade. But the East is a cruel and sophisticated master. Under the merciless sun of Antioch and the Judean hills, the pride of European chivalry begins to melt and decay. Look at the great helmets, pitted by abrasive sand and salt, their leather liners soaked in the desperate sweat of men trapped in iron cages. Here, the brute force of the West meets the elegant science of the East. The Damascus blade, with its swirling watered steel, cuts through coarse European iron with terrifying ease. In the long shadows of massive stone fortresses like the Crec de Chevalier, the Crusader dream becomes a struggle of endurance, where the cold geometry of the castle is the only shield against the desert's lethal embrace. The Templar legacy. The Crusades do not end with victory, but with a slow, bloody retreat into the sea. The unified spirit of the first Knights dissolves into the secretive power of the Templars and the political greed of kings. As the last strongholds in Acre fall, the Latin kingdom vanishes like a mirage. The Crusaders return home, carrying the spices, the science, and the permanent scars of a 200-year collision. The maps are redrawn, the Mediterranean is no longer a Roman lake, and the era of the armored knight begins to fade into the shadow of a new emerging world.